Hi everybody. This is like the third take right here. One of these days we're going to release a compilation of the bloopers greatest hits. So filming these videos is a real family affair. The director, our daughter, is 3 years old, has quite a bit of input. And it's so anyway, long story short is we took a week off and now we're back. It's very difficult for us to get these videos produced for a number of reasons. One of those is because for every minute of video that we film and upload to the internet takes about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes of upload time. We don't have power, so it constitutes kind of an issue with gasoline and running the generator and stuff. So again, apologies. We'll try to do a better job from here on out. One of the things I really want to talk about, and we'll hit this really quick, is that I've been lucky with stress injuries. I haven't had any injuries as far as just running injuries, ankles and shoulders to work with, and that's pretty consistent with what we saw last year. So I'm not really expecting any. But what we do see are lots of we'll see like broken toes, like the tip of the bone right there at the base of the nail bed. We get a lot of those. We've had a lot of injuries we've been dealing with from dogs that have gotten in fights earlier in the summer in the kennels. One of the biggest things I'm dealing with right now is a dog named Climate who had his forearm was broken, just basically got it bitten, was a break. Cost us quite a bit of money to get it fixed, and he's been out for up until here just a few days ago. Now the problem is the team is going 45 miles and it takes about 6 hours, and we're ramping the mileage up starting tomorrow, and it's very difficult for a dog with effectively no training and recovering from an injury to come back in under those circumstances. Now we're just a family run operation back here. We haven't had a handler to help with running chores in the last, this will be the 5th training season without a handler, and essentially I don't have a puppy team or some team that's out doing lower miles, slower miles than my main team that I can sort of farm an injured recovering dog into that team. It has to, if it's going to run, it has to come right into my main team. So the way I deal with that is, like right now we're on a four-wheeler. I do the same thing on a sled. Is I have a large airline kennel I mount to the back of the four-wheeler, and I can put a dog, 1, 2, 3, however many I need to kind of stuff in there. And if I'm doing, say, a 45-mile run, I just figure out how many miles I want to bring this dog in at. Right now, Climate's up to 8 miles, and I just put them in there, no harness, just put them right on their collar and let them run. Then I can gradually start upping the mileage in the context of having the team, the main team, doing what it's doing, and I can just bring Climate along with me. So for instance, right now what I do is I go around most of the run, I get to the 37-mile mark, and I take Climate out of the, carrying him in the kennel, I take him out of the kennel, put him in the team, run him on into the house. He gets his 8-mile run. When I want to up that, what I'll do is I'll take off with him in the team, run him for 4, 6, 8 miles or whatever. Then I'll take him out of the team, put him in the kennel, ride him until I get back about 8 miles from the house. He'll have had a 3 or 4 hour break at that point, and while the rest of the team's doing the heavy lifting, and then he'll be put back in the team and run back into the yard. This is something that's something that's relevant to me right now, but I think it's something that anybody can employ. The reality is, when you're out there and you're running your team and you're dealing with your shoulders and your wrists and dogs coming back into your team, you can't just you can't just jam them back in. And if you don't have the luxury of running a big high-dollar operation with handlers running around doing all this extra work for you, our daughter's attacking the camera woman. I'm going to wrap this up really quick. Just remember, guys, not all good ideas have to be your own. Have a good week.